Another set of results out, Simon, was from Sasfin, the specialist bank, business lending being its main business. Earnings unchanged there. Were you expecting more?
Yes, we were. We were quite disappointed with the results. We expected after the previous year's result that there would be a rebound in the earnings, predominantly because they had taken fairly large write-offs in their private property business, and we were under the impression that those would have subsided, but it seemed they still had some more skeletons in their closet there, and further write-downs. But I think the investment case for them is that, as I mentioned earlier, on the return on equity certainly isn't at any sort of sustainable or normalised level at the moment, and we would calculate normalised earnings in the region of around R4.50 per share for this business. I think it's well capitalised, it's well positioned in terms of what it does. So I think the medium-term story for Sasfin is very positive.
And then sticking with your thesis about dividends and perhaps paying out more in a hurry, I did ask him about the dividend being unchanged in line with the earnings. Perhaps one would have expected more.
Well, we see a lot of growth in our business, so we certainly don't want to. We've always paid 40% of earnings since the day we listed in 1987. We don't see any change there.
Simon, so that's our discussion for the day, but there's still quite a bit out tomorrow. Your expectations from Standard Bank, for instance, for tomorrow?
I think those results have been, pretty well flagged in terms of what's coming out, and I think the trends that we've seen in the other banks will also prevail there. Vis-a-vis the credit loss ratios coming down quite significantly. So I don't think we're going to expect any big surprises from Standard Bank. I think that's been pretty well flagged to the market.
Simon, thank you. And that's it for company analysis in this hour. We'll be back after the break and taking a closer look at the theme of unsecured lending in South Africa. Could latest trends be portending a bubble?
The world of business.